Just wanna love you for my whole life. Do it for you, I'ma make time. I wanna kick it until midnight, just to be with you till the sunrise. I think you're making me crazy. Put my heart up on the main line. I got this trust for you. Got it 'cause I know what you like. I love you.
Good morning, besties. I hope everyone has an amazing day. I hope everyone had an amazing week. I hope everyone had a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. I'm going through it right now, you guys. This is day 7, past transfer, and I'm going crazy. I did not cheat test. I am waiting for beta, and you guys know this is the first time I have done that. So yeah, it is very trying. So my anxiety is going crazy. I've been trying to keep myself really busy. This stuff is not for the weak. I'll tell you that. It's not for the weak. This is hard. Shout out to all my infertility mamas, no matter what type of infertility you have, no matter what type of treatment you're doing. My heart is with you. You are strong. This is not for the weak. It's not. Let's do these injections, girls. I've been very, very stressed out. And like I said, it's day 7. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy, you guys. Trying to keep faith. But it's not easy. Definitely not easy. But this is real life. And this is my reality. Also, I noticed, because you guys know I just started posting more on YouTube. It wasn't really my thing before. But I did notice a few ladies had commented that are also doing IVF or infertility. And just to let everyone know, when you let me know that, I do add you to my prayers, and I make sure that I pray for you and send my baby dust to you. So if anyone's suffering through infertility, even if you're not doing IVF, even if you're just trying at home and having a hard time, comment below, and I definitely will pray for you. So we're still on 1 millimeter or 1.5 millimeters, or 1.5 cc's, some would say, of progesterone. So I draw up air. You guys, I have bad anxiety, and it's just taken over me. Like I said, I'm trying to stay positive, but it's very hard. It's really hard for me to even do videos just because I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I almost didn't record this morning, and then I said, you know what, Erin? There are people watching you that's going through the same thing as you, that you are helping, and it's not all about you. There's somebody watching you that still hasn't had the miracle baby, not even one. There's someone that has it worse than you. And look at the glass half full instead of half empty. And it's not all about me. And you guys know, ones that have been watching from the beginning, I started doing this not because in my personal life, I didn't have a lot of support or people understood what I was going through. A lot of people thought that it was in my head, that infertility is not real. A lot of people thought that infertility was just in your head, like, you know, like, because they think that all women get pregnant easily. Like, you don't need to do IVF. You're just, you know, stressing too much, or this, or you need to, but it is. Infertility is a disease. It absolutely is a disease. And it's funny, I was watching a doctor the other day on YouTube, and they were explaining how infertility is a disease and how it's good for us to bring awareness to it and talk about it more. Because when they recognize infertility as a disease, people with infertility will get more help and support. More insurance companies will have to cover it. It shouldn't be if you have a special type of insurance or, you know, there's a lot of people that can't even try because they can't afford IVF. And they have health insurance, but their health insurance doesn't even cover it. And the doctor I was watching made a good point. They said, how come we can get help for high blood pressure, diabetes? Sorry, my video cut off. But yeah, the doctor was saying, like, how can, it's crazy, you know, the same way we get, you know, if we have diabetes or we have a high blood pressure, we can get treatment, no problem from our insurance. But infertility, we can't. And it's because it's not recognized as a disease. And she said, it absolutely is a disease. And she was like, the more we talk about it, the more we share it. Hey y'all, sorry. I was having some issues. My video kept cutting off when I was doing my injection, right when I was sticking myself, and I had to inject the medicine because I was on a time. So I said I'm gonna come back and finish what I was saying. But what I was saying was I had ran across a video of a doctor, a fertility doctor, yesterday, and it made a lot of sense to me. And she was saying how infertility is not recognized as a disease. And it's so sad. And she said it absolutely is a disease. She said just the same way if we had high blood pressure or diabetes or some type of other disorder, it would be recognized as a disease. And that's why we're able to get treatment for it with no issues. But a lot of women that suffer through infertility are not able to get treatment because it's not recognized as a disease. Therefore, insurance companies don't want to pay for it, or, you know. And she was saying the more we talk about it, the more we bring awareness to it, the more we, you know, share it, the more we can get louder and be recognized as a disease so that more insurance companies are forced to cover it, because it absolutely is a disease. It's absolutely something that needs treatment. And if it wasn't, there wouldn't be treatment available for it. It's just at a high cost, and you have to pay out of pocket for it. You know, I know there are insurance companies that do cover it, but it's usually special insurance companies. It's not, you know, you can't use your regular health insurance and get coverage, you know. And you have to be with a employer that's offer it as a bonus, you know. But it's absolutely not cosmetic. It is a disease, and it's something that women and males, because there's male infertility as well, should be able to get treatment for. And I know a lot of you guys that have been following me from the beginning, you know, that was my reason for starting to share my journey, because in my personal world, a lot of people thought infertility didn't exist, that it was in my head, that why are you seeing a doctor, or why are you do this? Like, you know, getting pregnant is free. You just have to try harder. When you try, you don't know how long someone has tried. You don't know all the measures they went through, you know? And I needed an outlet, because my outlet, I couldn't talk to someone close to me, or, you know, because they didn't understand. So when I went through my heartache and my disappointment, and when I went through my struggles, my bed was my outlet. Closing the door, screaming, crying to myself was my outlet. I had no one to talk to about it. And so I wanted, you know, I wanted to share my journey to let everyone know that was going through the same thing as me, that you're not alone. You're not alone. It's not just you. It's not just you that feels defeated, that are taking 1 million pregnancy tests every single month, trying everything that you Google to come pregnant, and you still end up with no line. It's not just you. Nothing is wrong with you. We just have a disease, and we need extra help to conceive. And with any other disease, like that doctor was saying, the treatment to get would be easier. But because this is not recognized as a disease, it's harder for us to get treatment faster. And it's sad. And I know sometimes I feel so defeated that I almost don't even want to share my journey no more, because I'm like, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to face everyone after the heartache, you know? I'm embarrassed to face everyone after trying so hard. But I have to remember, there's someone just like me that was defeated and got negative after negative and negative and negative and negative. There's a girl that's been looking at pregnancy tests all this week, every hour on the hour, holding her pee so it's not diluted on her next pregnancy test, you know, and she understands me. And even though I might look crazy to the rest of the world, there's someone that understands me. And just me sharing my journey, maybe helping that girl, because she knows now it's not just her, because there was a time where I felt like it was just me. So that I say that to say this: if you struggle with any type of infertility, no matter what it is, know that you're not alone. Know that you are normal. You are no less than a woman. It's just another disease, like any other disease, that we need treatment for. The same way, if we had high blood pressure, we have to go to a doctor and see what's going on and what we can do to remedy the situation. And like I said, unfortunately, us remedying the situation is not as easy as a different type of disease because they're not recognizing it as one. And so it's harder for more women to get treatment, which is sad. But just know you're not alone. And I am you, you are me, and we are strong together. IVF, infertility, no matter if you have PCOS, polyps, fibroids, have a problem with tubercles, ectopic pregnancies, reoccurring miscarriages, or simply what I was diagnosed with is unexplained infertility. You're not alone. And like I always say, you will get your miracle as long as you don't give up. And there's no giving up. So I just want to share that with you because when I was watching that video of that doctor, it really hit me. It really hit me. And I'm like, that's completely the truth. And but yeah, so in my comments, put some infertility pineapples and hearts. And if you would like me to pray for you, put your name in the comments, and just know that there's no giving up. Everything will be okay. And you're not alone. Because there was a time where I felt very much alone. And just know you are not alone. But yeah, so I just want to come back and share that with you guys. And I hope that's some encouragement to someone out there. As you guys know, today is day 7 after my transfer, and I'm holding on strong, trying not to test. I still have like 4 more days until beta test, so wish me luck. And yeah, today is day 7 is a challenge. I'm trying to keep moving to keep my mind off of it, but I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, girls.